The Texans beat me, but I was just exhausted. It was like way too late for me to be playing. I don't know why I played. So I'm 7-1 now. I just played really bad, but he didn't like play that. Like he wasn't a good or he didn't show good sportsmanship. He was kind of like you. No, but like for real though, like he scored with he was up 10 with 1:40 seconds left. I had no timeouts and he scored. And then at the end of the game, he wasn't even kneeing it out. Like he wasn't kneeing it out at all. And while he was still up, I had no timeouts, and he was running pitches knowing that I was run committing, so he could just get the outside, and he was just like padding his stats.
Second and 8 at the 27-yard line. To throw here, Roethlisberger.
Oh, pick that.
Interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down. Incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. That took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Roethlisberger. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
James Conner on the carry.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front.
What team are you?
Because if they can't get upfield,
I think that's Preston Smith.
Get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and fly.
Oh no. Who is that?
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. He's going to launch it for Washington. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
A nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Broncos take over 1st and 10.
All right, well I'm streaming, so let's not talk about that. In red zone.
Blocking the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Stop.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd
after the loss to start out.
There's no point to even talk about it.
Shotgun snap to Lock. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Look, kid.
And that's going to be
I tried to playmaker him, but he didn't move.
Too good there. The contact popped the ball 3, and it's 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get
Both of us went 3 and out. Well, not he didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out, but we both forced punts. That was a big hit.
1 yard on the return, and the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
So, are you gonna lose or no?
For their next drive, and hoping hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag.
This is really stupid. I was pressing play ball and with an easy pick, and my guy just struck the receiver.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Looking deep here. And this is caught. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Eric Ebron. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken.
That's a great play. It's a great play.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Stop.
32 now. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Locke. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. Gordon loses the football. It's loose.
No, I fumbled.
By the Steelers. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
This is
Always
whack.
costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player,
A long time after he was traded.
every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. And that's incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
You're being very weird.
From the gun,
Yeah.
Roethlisberger. Looking deep here for Ebron. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Steelers. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. He'll hand this one off to Gordon. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st.
Can you just not so you don't get in trouble?
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 30.
Probably.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down. Out on a 13-yard run.
And the Broncos first down.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Locke. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
To Cortland Sutton.
He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now
Tyler Reed just hit a dinger.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Denver.
Locke now on first down. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And a big turnover there as these guys will get the football back.
I thought that was wide open.
I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching.
I don't know what's going on with my team. Like, I'm just playing like buns.
On the job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting.
I feel like any run that looks like it's going to be a big gain, I just get like shoestring.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Roethlisberger will hand the counter.
Like no, like every time.
32 brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first.
Yeah, like I remember, like I got like a linebacker caught up to me one time when I was using Christian McCaffrey.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. Looking deep here for Ebron. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now it's Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. And that is intercepted.
And of course, I pick it off by land out of bounds.
No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he'll be taken down as that will.
This guy loves his tight ends. Wait, Grant, non-fat bread was the Saints, right? I'm playing against non-fat salad.
3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Now Roethlisberger. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part and got him the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Locke and the Broncos going to come up first and 10 at about the 32.
He'll start things with a handoff to Lindsey.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
At the 34-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Locke. Open man. He completes it to Judy.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 6.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of
Unless she's just not that good at Madden.
A
But
punt of 32 yards. And possession will switch hands, first and 10.
At their own 28-yard line.
he was Panthers and GOI.
To start their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Running to start the drive is Samuels. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the...
Mostert doesn't get shoestring tackled, does he?
That was good tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. That's complete to his running back counter. Not much there, only a yard.
Complete.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Intercepted by the Broncos.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Locke working out of the gun. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot.
This game is so bad with dropped passes.
Hang on, 3rd down. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. From the gun, Locke. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When a team's turned it
I've
over
thrown
3
so
times
many
in the
picks
first
this
half,
game.
We just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger.
I just got a safety, Grant.
Down in the end zone, and that'll be a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play.
No,
just
this
get
kid's
out of the
beating
end
me, though.
zone. You know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Locke and the Broncos going to come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. And he'll drop here to throw. And that's caught inside the 30.
I just got a touchdown.
And all the way home for a Broncos score.
KJ Hamler.
KJ Hamler. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
Yeah, just don't be a loser. And literally, he said it was going to be, like, you're lucky, because he was like, he's looking at a significant suspension, or he's getting booted. He booted you, brought you back, and then only gave you a 1-game suspension. You still have Chris Godwin, Scotty Miller.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Johnson on the return.
O.J. Howard, too.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own.
The Steeler offense here about
O.J. Howard's good.
Drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. And they don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, set it aside, and move forward.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
42 to Mike, 42 to Mike. Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by the rookie Michael O.J. Mudia. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
The Broncos. They'll take over first and 10 at the 22-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Locke. Dancing to his left. He'll run it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Goal at the 9-yard line.
Throwing now is Locke. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
There's a familiar sight. T.J. Watt with a sack. And remember last year, he was in the running for Defensive Player of the Year, and he earned it because he's been the top 10 in the league in sacks for 2 straight seasons. Really, really difficult to block coming off the edge.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Touchdown.
Jerry Jeudy, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
Grant, do you think it, like, okay, so you know Bradley Chubb, right?
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week.
The Cardinals in this game offered me a 2nd-round pick and Patrick Peterson for him. Do you think I should take that?
For an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Or should I just develop Chubb? Because Pat Pete's old.
What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of
He's like 29, 30.
types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
At their own 28-yard line.
Yeah, I think I'm good. I'm going to keep Chubb.
Pittsburgh offense at the line.
Because if I get rid of Chubb, my line's going to be awful.
Following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
This guy loves Eric Ebron.
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack.
I just trucked Big Ben, and he didn't, what's it called?
Strong suit, but he does get the job done there and gets a first.
I forgot what I was going to say. I was reading something.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger.
Oh, I just hit stick Big Ben as he was scrambling like really hard and he didn't fumble.
Contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first
I don't know how it's Big Ben. Dude could barely walk without fumbling.
Reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores.
I don't know why you were doing that.
Second week of the regular season. Throw down.
Roethlisberger, man open. That's Ray McCloud. And he takes this just
I knew that you were going to lose that trade.
Before going out. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
It didn't let me go for that. Yeah, you can.
Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And it's second down.
To throw the ball away, you just have to be outside the pocket.
They'll go again on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Roethlisberger. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. And they'll get this down to the 10. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I played mine.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want.
No, what does it say?
Be careful, we can hit you going back the other direction.
Oh, it was the video of Kwesi jumping up and like landing on his butt really hard. He was like trying to block someone that was going up for a shot, but it was in like a real game. And he just lands like on his back on the hardwood floor.
On 2nd and goal, Roethlisberger buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Oh, yes, this is what the good ones do. He used his legs to buy a little bit more time rolling to his left. And at one point, he flipped the switch from passer to runner, and he got a pretty good gain out of it.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Roethlisberger. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game.
I thought they were cool, the black and green ones.
And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score.
No, but there's a different, like there's 2 different uniforms.
Steelers 14.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Were those just the black and green? Those are cool.
Signaled for and taken successfully.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up.
Maybe.
Going to halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Minka Fitzpatrick. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages.
Yeah, I'll run out. I just have to finish this Madden game.
Intercepted.
Final 12 seconds
I tried to.
Now, as they've got it 1st and 10.
28-yard line.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. Looking deep here for Ebron.
I don't know, maybe like a half an hour.
6 seconds left on the clock. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Grant, I just had a wide open touchdown. Like, you know how, like, you can aim a throw?
Here's Roethlisberger. Looking deep here. And got
Grant.
his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield.
Like, say if you, like, hold it to the left, you, like, aim the throw to the left. Yeah, well, I had one of those deep, and I was trying to, and the outside was wide open, and I was holding it outside and lobbed it, and he just lobbed it up the middle.
On is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this is good.
This kid just made a 60-yard field goal.
But he winds up getting just enough on it. So a very tight first.
But he got